Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the week ahead. This is Bear Food Mama, intuitive reading. If you are here, trust there's a message for you. Go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Any one of those, and then you can book a personal with me on my Etsy, join my Patreon. There's a week free over there if you want to check out any of those readings. Donate on my Cash App. Check out my yoga channel. It's all in the description box below. Otherwise, let's get started. I'm liking the energy I'm feeling already. Like opening up your reading, it feels a lot different than the other energies I've been reading today. Thank you for being here. I haven't used these yet, but I'm actually being drawn to do so in your reading. So I have these runes. I haven't worked with runes in a really, really long time. But these ones are for prosperity. They're green and gold. This, I don't even know, I don't remember the set, but here you can kind of see them. Okay. Your rune is Awaz. It means yew, like the yew tree, and it means strength. I think. No, this one is soul. Sun. Oh, they look so similar. No, this one means sun. So strength and the sun are both ruled by Leo in the tarot. We'll just leave this out for your rune. Phoenix Kia has a really like a much better understanding of the runes than I do. I really like her readings, but I was gifted this set of runes, and so I felt like using it for you today. Strength, the sun. Okay, so you might be coming into your individuation, your identity in a very strong way. You might be feeling really happy. This summer might be bringing you some revelations, or you might be coming out of like a period of like sad if you have seasonal affective disorder or something like that. Two of Pentacles reversed at the heart of your energy. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, crossing you. Three of Pentacles below you. The Chariot in the background. The World in your crowning energy. Nine of Wands in the future. Page of Wands. King of Cups reversed. King of Wands. Outcome. This is interesting. So, your current circumstances are looking kind of difficult. You don't feel, either you don't feel balanced or you don't feel like things are fair in a situation. The Wheel of Fortune reverse talks about like a missed window of opportunity to like meet your destiny. The Three of Pentacles that you're working with is self-mastery. You do have a sense of self-mastery, or you are mastering yourself in some way, shape, or form. The Chariot in the recent past could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. It could also just be like you recently moved or got a new car, you charged forward into some star spangled. That's interesting. Star spangled like adventure. That's a strange thing to say. The World. You are closing the cycle out in your crowning energies. This could, with the Wheel of Fortune reverse, be like inherited generational karma, like not your own necessarily, just stuff from your DNA, the people before you left you with patterns in your behaviors. I was reading a story today about, I watched a movie called The Switch, and it had Jennifer Aniston and Mike Barrington, I think that's his name. And she like wants a surrogate dad, and he like switches his sperm with the surrogate, and they're like best friends. I won't give away the rest of the movie for you. It was actually like kind of enjoyable, and I also had a lot of issues with it, but that's a tangent we won't go on right now. In any case, one of the comments was talking about this person who was adopted. They said they were adopted, and they later, like 20 years later, like met their biological dad, and they were saying we were basically the same person. We had all the same mannerisms, like very similar likes. Like it was really interesting to get to know them and see them. And so I don't know, there's something standing out here about whether or not you're very close with your biological family. They left you with some sort of marks of karma that you feel are unfair. They aren't your fault. That's not your fault, right? But it has left you with some wounds, certainly. And you are finally getting to a point in your life where you're able to look back at these and say, yes, I was wounded, but that doesn't define me anymore. And that's a major turning point, especially with the Page of Wands and your external energy. People are seeing you as somebody with new growth, new ideas, new fire, inspiration. The King of Cups in your internal means you might feel like really closed off to your emotions or emotionally imbalanced. You might be dealing with some emotional imbalances. Um, I'll just say, like, if one of the cycles you're closing out, for instance, is an addiction to something, then the recovery process is certainly going to leave you with imbalances, right? Recovery from anything, whether that's trauma, addiction, poverty, or the trauma of poverty, should I say, is going to leave a person with some emotional imbalances and maybe a little bit closed off emotionally. But you have the King of Wands in your hopes. What's your fears? Queen of Swords and your advice, the Hermit. You have a lot of like big players in this reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. 1, 2, 3 royals. So fear your fear is a crown chakra awakening. You're afraid of connecting with the clarity of the divine. You're afraid perhaps of saying something to somebody or about yourself. Your hope is that you can just take action. But I'm getting that your fear is that you need to meditate on something and gain the sort of linguistic clarity about it in order to move forward. And your advice is the Hermit. This is exactly where you're going to figure that out, right? The Hermit, Virgo energy, is holding this star of wisdom in his little lantern. It lights his way. It's his intuitive knowledge. And especially if you're separating from something that has left its mark on you in this Nine of Wands way, the wounded warrior, right? Regaining access to your intuitive knowledge takes some, I'm hearing like it's like taking a machete to an overgrown jungle. You're the Queen of Swords. You're needing to be in this Queen of Swords energy, but you want to be in this King of Wands energy, like burn it all down. Fuck it. And I feel like you're kind of finding a balance between both. Your reaction to the situation might be just to go within, to kind of freeze up. The Hermit is on the snowy mountain as well, and then you have the King of Cups reversed. You could also feel like you're kind of drowning in it right now. The King of Cups reversed, like up is down in his world, right? This is like Alice falling into the rabbit hole. You're just, yeah, you're like paddling your boat, but there's no water. It's just like other people's sticks coming at you. You're crossing the river Styx. Whoa. The King of Cups is a Scorpio card, which is also significant of death, right? You're going through an ego death here, but it's in how you manage and process your emotions, especially regarding the unfair situations that were handed to you from the past. Knight of Pentacles, you are planting seeds for the future slowly but surely. You have the coin to give to the ferryman to cross the river. Whoa. Awesome. I love tarot. Okay, the Empress is your outcome. So this is your heart, and the Nine of Cups. Awesome. This is your heart opening. And the Five of Pentacles, walking away from a feeling of not being enough or from abandonment wounds by being there for yourself, being the parent who never parented you. Um, you're going through this process. You may also have like really supportive people around you right now. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm tired. You might be too. You're in the thick of it, I feel like right now. But once you're able to close out this cycle of looking back on the past as something that defines you, you come into your individuation. You come into your sun, your happiness, the Empress, the Nine of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. I feel like by Virgo season and Leo season, right? The end of August, or the end of July, beginning of August. No, it's the end of August. Sorry, end of August, beginning of July, beginning of September. My goodness, this summer. The end of August. You're going to be feeling a lot better, much more satisfied. You're going to be happy you did this. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to be happy you did it. Because it's taking major courage. It's taking a lot of energy, I can see. So be graceful with yourself, right? Take the time that you need, plant the seeds, nurture them, and you will birth this new emotional state for yourself with the Nine of Cups. Emotional satisfaction. What's the Five of Pentacles? Three of Wands. Your ship's coming in. The Five of Pentacles and the Three of Wands are interesting cards because I feel like both of them can be seen in a couple of different lights, right? The Five of Pentacles can be seen as like being left out in the cold. It can also be seen as that opportunity to recognize your own self-worth outside of like materialism, because they're outside of a church, right? And then she goes into the church. She finds her spirituality, her meaning, what's beyond the material. And then the Three of Wands can either be seen as like this person is staring at his ships that are like stranded on a dry desert, or this person is looking at their ships coming in on a golden sea. And whatever karmic lesson you're learning right now is teaching you the sort of double-edged view of everything. You might be feeling like up is down because you're kind of recognizing the way everything leads to its inverse. Like if you go too far in one direction, what is that? The law of opposites? Yeah, it's like you swung too far on the pendulum and all of a sudden you're looking back going, whoa, how did it start to look like that? What's the Two of Pentacles reversed? The Sun reversed. Okay, here you go. Yeah, you're heading for the Sun. What's the Wheel of Fortune reversed? The Magician. You're manifesting. Here's the infinity symbol. Everything eventually leads to like its opposite. It's inverted form somehow. Like I don't know, there's like you're like looking back and realizing how this one moment, this one choice, whether it was yours or somebody else's, sort of defined the outcome of like a generation in your family or in your family's family. I'm not sure exactly, but you're reclaiming some major spiritual or vital energy, both, to get some emotional fulfillment here, like some justice, to receive nurturing, to open yourself to receive nurturing. The Nine of Wands can talk about, and the Chariot can talk about somebody with PTSD from war, right? The Chariot is somebody who goes to war. The Nine of Wands is the wounded healer. So you could be closing out some karmic cycles from that, which comes from this nurturing, right? Nurture yourself and allow yourself to be nurtured. Page of Wands in the external. King of Pentacles. People are seeing you as somebody who's like at least financially or materially stable. But the King of Pentacles has his eyes closed off to like everything else. He's kind of like he's defensive. He's got his defender boot right here. He's like, don't touch my pentacles. They're mine. They're like, it's like the seagulls from Nemo. I don't know why that's standing out, but something about being nourished, right, is that you need to also open yourself to receive from others, which could open yourself to receive things you don't want from others. The Queen of Swords is discerning, the King of Wands is taking action, the Seven of Wands is defending yourself, and the King of Cups reverse is like not allowing your emotions to influence your decision making. Um, and right now, because it's reversed, it's like your emotions are kind of influencing your decision making in this process, and you're not really your subconscious emotions too. So it's not even like you're very well aware of them yet, but you're going into hermit mode so that you can be. This is bringing you a lot of happiness. It's hard work, it's shadow work, is what I'm getting, but it is bringing you a lot of happiness, especially by the end of this summer. So, congratulations, Aquarius. You've got this. If you like this reading, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments how that worked for you. I'm a little spacey at the end of your reading. Okay, have a good one. I'll see you next week. Bye.